Up next, Legends tag action with Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, the Outsiders, set to go up against the pistol hot pairing of Handsome Harley Race and Jerry Lawler, the Two Kings.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 615 pounds, the team of Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, the Outsiders.
Who? Hall and Nash are definitely going to be in for a tough one tonight against the Two Kings. Lawler and Race were dominating before the brand split, and now as part of Rage, there's so many teams the Two Kings haven't faced yet, and the Outsiders is one of those teams. Who do you like here, Big Herc?
Well, I'm favoring Race and Lawler. You can't ignore the former NWO guys and their ability to pull off an upset. So the Two Kings really gonna have to apply themselves and stick with the game plan they've devised for this match, and hope Hall and Nash don't find a way around that game plan.
Sounds like a reasonably fair assessment, Steve. Of course, Jerry the King Lawler and King Harley Race have indeed been pistol hot since they made their debut earlier over the summer.
And they did beat some big name teams over the Sweet Revenge Tour. They have had a few weeks off, thanks to the brand split.
Their opponents at a combined weight of 504 pounds, the team of Harley Race and Jerry Lawler, the Two Kings.
And indeed, fans with their eyes on the Two Kings, Lawler and Race, believing that they may have what it takes to become new RWL Legends Tag Team Champions.
Seems like Dusty Rhodes and Magnum TA have taken firm hold of the belts, with no one so far unable to take them down. But a lot of fans think the Two Kings could be the team that shakes up the division this fall, and while that could happen, we'll just have to wait and see.
Well, for now, let's see if the Two Kings can shake up the Outsiders in this tag team matchup. Harley Race and Kevin Nash starting this one off. Referee Willie Johnson rings the bell. Nash with a couple of hard rights. Harley Race locks him up, but no good. Kevin Nash escorts Harley Race head first into the turnbuckle. Has him up over the shoulder. Look at this. Right into the buckle again. Harley Race, whoa, with a kick. Down goes Harley Race. Kevin Nash with the pin, one. A pretty quick pin. But no, whoa, another savage kick to the head of Harley Race. Follows it up with an overhand right. Kevin Nash catches an elbow to the head. And whoa, Harley Race retaliates with a kick of his own. Harley Race, spinning neckbreaker, swing ding neckbreaker on Kevin Nash. Harley Race locks him up, knee to the head right there. And into a blatant choke. No apology whatsoever from Harley Race. Kevin Nash catches a left and a right, now another left to the midsection, a hard right to the head, and in comes Jerry the King Lawler. The King picks up right where Race left off, hard right hand to the head, and head first into the buckle for Nash. Another right from the King, and down goes Kevin Nash, and in comes Harley Race again on the tag. The Two Kings functioning like a well-oiled machine here. Harley Race all the way up to the top. Kevin Nash slowly rising to his feet. And here comes Harley Race, double axe handle across the head of Kevin Nash. Harley Race going for the cover. One, and only a one. Nash quickly out of the pin. Now crawling his way to his corner, trying to reach Scott Hall, and he does. Here comes Scott Hall, the bad guy. Whoa! DDT right to the skull, followed up by a basement dropkick. As Scott Hall quickly goes for the cover. One, only a one. Harley Race, still quite active. Scott Hall escorts Harley to the corner, head first into the buckle. And here we go, Harley Race out of the corner. Here comes Scott Hall. Whoa! What an off-the-rope DDT. And Scott Hall doing a little showing off for the fans here. Hard stomp to the arm of Harley Race. And into a blatant choke of his own. There will be no politeness in this match. They lock up. Harley Race whipped to the outsider's corner. Scott Hall gonna field this one himself. Head first into the buckle goes Harley Race. And a hard slap across the chest. And whoa, look at Scott Hall go. Going right for the throat of Harley Race. As if he could possibly even deny it. Scott Hall, unaware that Jerry the King Lawler just made the tag in. Here he comes, shoulder tackle, takes the King down pretty quickly. And resumes his attack from Harley Race right on Jerry Lawler. The King getting his hands stomped at the hands of Scott Hall. Scott Hall really applying the boots to the arms of Jerry the King Lawler. Right into the fingers, right into the phalanges, the bones, the ligaments in the hand. Taking a heap of punches. Scott Hall absolutely relentless. Working on the King's arms here. Scott Hall looking supremely confident at the moment. Scott Hall goes for the cover. One. Again, only a one. Jerry Lawler finding his way out, takes himself to the outside for just a hot second as Scott Hall gets tagged by Harley Race. And here comes the King. Whoa, beautiful crossbody from Jerry Lawler. Scott Hall following his way to his team's corner. Here comes Kevin Nash on the tag. Nash running clothesline. Takes the King down. Nash misses with a beautiful leap, but empty air. Hard right hand from the King. Dribbling Kevin Nash's head like a basketball. The King gathering up Kevin Nash. Sets him up. Oh, counters the Irish whip. Kevin Nash ducks under. Here comes Lawler. Boot to the face. And down goes the King. The King counters with a dragon screw. Now it's Nash on the receiving end. Lawler whips Nash to his team's corner. And here comes handsome Harley Race. Impending double team here. Cross body by Harley Race on Kevin Nash. Harley Race with a driving knee to the head of Kevin Nash, followed up by a kick to the chest. Here comes Jerry Lawler again. A tag early, tag often principle. So crucial in tag team wrestling. Being administered here to perfection by Lawler and Race. 1, 2. Kevin Nash powering out of the pin. Lawler with another crossbody. Not one, but two. Jerry the King Lawler tags in King Harley Race. Kevin Nash catches a shoulder in the back. Now Harley Race working on the legs of Kevin Nash. Kevin Nash counters quickly back to his feet. Locks up with Harley Race. Whoa, what a gut-wrench slam right there. And in comes Scott Hall. Kevin Nash catches the DDT from Hall. Look at this here. What are we going to see? It's an abdominal stretch. A modified abdominal stretch. And Harley Race trying to resist this one. Comes out of it with a hip toss. Scott Hall laid out. Here comes Harley Race. Gouging the face of Scott Hall. Harley Race resumes his attack. Goes into a heel hook stretch on Hall. Kevin Nash watching his partner. Knows he'll have to intervene if necessary. Harley Race with a couple of lefts. And whoa, what a left right there. Took Scott Hall right down. Here comes Jerry Lawler on the tag. Scott Hall with a sidewalk slam on the King. Oh, look at this, by the throat. Jerry Lawler slammed. A choke slam. And Scott Hall goes for the cover. 1, 2, and just about a 2 with Jerry Lawler raising that left shoulder up just in time. And here comes Kevin Nash on the tag. Jerry Lawler making his way. Oh, basement dropkick. Takes the King right back down. Nash rounds him up, hard right hand, turns him around. Has him up on another sidewalk slam, this one with a pin. But Harley Race, right there to prevent it, doesn't even get a one. Here comes Scott Hall on the tag. Jerry Lawler on the outside. Here comes Kevin Nash right after Harley Race here. Brings him in, draped over the top rope, and woo, overhand right. Jerry Lawler back to his feet. Brings himself in. Scott Hall on the tag, but Lawler quick with the counter. A throat chop. But whoa, look at that. Out onto the floor, over the top rope goes Jerry Lawler and Harley Race. In some serious trouble here. Hard shot from Scott Hall. Harley Race not even a legal man. Oh, right into the referee. Goes Harley Race. Hard right, spinning right. And now Jerry Lawler taking advantage. Goes after both Hall and Nash and puts them both out. Pretty impressive stuff from Jerry the King Lawler. Now Lawler going to work on Scott Hall. A series of shots and a headlock punch. From behind goes Jerry Lawler. The King has him up. Scott Hall quick with the counter and a chop block to the back of the leg. Scott Hall really showing off this evening. For the crowd here in Berlin, Germany. Hard shot from Jerry the King Lawler and a beautiful standing drop kick. Absolutely beautiful. And Jerry Lawler beginning to work on the limbs. As Scott Hall steps away and in comes Harley Race. Let's see what Harley does here. Whoa! Quickly taken down by Scott Hall. Quickly going for another cover. 1, 2, but no. Harley Race. Oh, look at this. Scott Hall getting a little greedy, going after Jerry Lawler as well. Might have been a mistake. Hall whipped to the far corner. Harley Race has him up. Scoop slam. Beautifully done. Harley Race up on the middle rope. Here we go. Beautiful headbutt. Harley Race going for the cover. 1, 2. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That was very, very close. Scott Hall still pretty active. Harley Race. With Scott Hall to the corner. Quickly out of the corner is Scott Hall. Oh, here we go. The razor's edge for Harley Race. But no, look at this. Harley Race quickly out of that move and whips Scott Hall into the corner. Here comes Jerry the King Lawler. And business looks like it might have just picked up. Lawler with a shoulder tackle. Air assisted off the top rope. The King looking for a little approval from the crowd. Kick to the head from Scott Hall. Another from Jerry Lawler. Follows it up with a stomp. Rolling elbow to the back. Jerry the King Lawler climbing his way up to the top turnbuckle. Scott Hall laid out center ring. Might see that famous fist drop here. But no. Lawler changing his mind. Decides to whip a stunned Scott Hall into the ropes and a back body drop. And a quick cover from the King. 1. But no. Scott Hall managing to break the pin. Here comes Harley Race on the tag. Might have better luck. Harley Race with a hard overhand right to Scott Hall. Goes and gathers him up. Another hard right that takes him right down to the canvas. Now Harley Race stalking Scott Hall right here. Could be sensing victory. Look at this. Whoa, what a beautiful suplex with a bridge right there, but no, Kevin Nash breaking up the pin before even a 1. Look at this, a cute little blind tag for Jerry the King Lawler. He wasn't expecting it, but here we go. The King goes after Kevin Nash, gets countered. Harley Race on the outside with Scott Hall. Jerry Lawler with a drop kick on Kevin Nash, takes him down to the floor. Scott Hall laid out center ring, and here comes the King. Here comes Harley Race on the tag. And some Harley Race moves in on Scott Hall. Scott Hall quick with the counter to the midsection. Whips Harley Race to the ropes. Ducks under. And a back body drop for King Harley Race. So far this match shaping up to be pretty much a stalemate between the two Kings and the outsiders. Scott Hall once again putting the boots to the hands and fingers of his opponent. Harley Race in a lot of pain here, but Scott Hall definitely looking the better of these two at the moment. Locks up. Harley Race whip to the far corner, the outsider's corner. And Scott Hall with a savage chop to the chest. Down goes Harley Race. And right up to the throat again. Harley Race gasping for air and bleeding. He's in bad shape. Here comes Kevin Nash on the tag. Harley Race trying to make his way up to his feet. Kevin Nash has him up. Oh, tossed him against the rope. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, no. Again, Harley Race refusing to submit here. Harley Race rolls himself out of the ring for a moment, brings himself back inside. Kevin Nash waiting for him. Nash whipped to the corner. Kick, a savage kick, and look at this, raking the face of Kevin Nash against the ropes. Here comes Jerry the King Lawler. This match has, whoa, what a knee right there from the King. Look at this. 1, 2, and Kevin Nash one more time fighting his way out of a potential disaster. Lawler whips Nash to his team's corner. The King decides he's going to beat a tattoo on the head of Kevin Nash with that turnbuckle. Kevin Nash says, oh, no, you don't. Slams Lawler's head into the buckle. Double axe handle from behind by Kevin Nash. Now Lawler laid out. Kevin Nash moving in on Jerry the King Lawler, and here we go. The jackknife powerbomb of Kevin Nash. Boom. And now Nash quickly going for a cover. This could be the end. 1, 2. No. I don't believe Jerry the King Lawler putting up some serious resistance here. Harley Race brought in the hard way by Kevin Nash. And here comes Scott Hall on the tag. Frustration beginning to set in for both these teams. Harley Race absolutely out of it. He is stunned. And whoa, fall away slam by Scott Hall on the King. Harley Race unable to bring himself out of it here. And that could be catastrophic. As Scott Hall sets up the razor's edge on Jerry Lawler. Gets it executed. Scott Hall going for the cover. 1, 2, and it is too late for Harley Race to save this one.
The time, 15 minutes and 22 seconds. Your winners by pinfall, Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, the Outsiders.
All right, well, the two Kings dropping a heartbreaker here to Hall and Nash in a long, protracted battle that saw both of these teams really take a beating. But in the end, Hall and Nash walking away with this win by pinfall, with Scott Hall laying out the razor's edge on Jerry the King Lawler. We'll be back with our main event right after this break.